Moments ago, state of Wyoming announcing its first death from COVID-19. Republican Senator and Dr. John Barrasso from Wyoming is with me now. Senator, hard to hear that. Tough to hear that news from your state. Thank you for your time today. You're just listening to Chaz reporting there. What could you support next for millions and millions of Americans who need the help?
Well, thank you, Bill, for having me. I will tell you a couple of things. Number one is that everyone in America has been impacted by coronavirus. Everyone in Wyoming, certainly everyone across the country, some from the health standpoint, others from the economic standpoint. We have been successful in flattening the curve here in Wyoming. We have the fewest number of cases, and this was our first death. We also know that it was predicted we would have hundreds and hundreds of deaths. We're now much, much lower than that in the predictions because of the things that people have been doing in terms of socially distancing, staying home, washing their hands, all of those things. So we have flattened the curve. We have also flattened our economy, our agriculture, our energy, our tourism economy. So in terms of what we need to do right now for working Americans is to increase the amount of money in this Paycheck Protection Program that was so successful as part of the CARES Act. What we know is that we've already used $350 billion and as a result have kept 15 million Americans on the payroll. I mean, that's what you want to do. If you're a working American, there's a pretty good chance you work for a small business because 70% of Americans who do work for small businesses. You need a paycheck. And it is this plan that we're trying to increase. We've already used the money. That's what we're trying to do. And that's what the Democrats are trying to hijack in an effort to get other things passed.
We expect more from this economic task force. We've seen a number of names. A lot of them are very familiar with the audience there. I don't know what your feeling is on that, but on Friday, the president said he wants governors to be involved as well. Why not recruit governors like Gavin Newsom in California? California appears to be very successful trying to flatten that curve and have been so for more than a week. He's a Democrat. That way, Senator, you get a lot more buy-in to the idea of, hey, we've never been here before. We're trying to figure it out as we go. Be patient with us, but here are the steps that we think are right to make now to get the economy moving again. Why not jump on that idea? Would you support that?
Well, I visited with the president. Of course, his focus is on the health and well-being of the American people, as well as the specifics of the economy. He wants to get the economy open as quickly and as safely as we can, and I agree with him in all those regards. I think he's taking in information from lots of people, governors, healthcare leaders, business owners, all of those people in terms of trying to make the best decision about the timing and how we can reopen the country, whether it's one part of the country, different parts, different sectors, all of those things that are so important and vital to get America functioning again.
Well, I mean, I hear your message in your last answer there about the economy, and I think a lot of people would agree with you. You have to do it safely. You don't want to get 2 months down the road and get another outbreak. And no one wants that. I just don't know how you figure it out step by step, but we'll get more details coming up at 5 o'clock from the task force. Senator, thank you for your time. John Barrasso there in Wyoming. Thank you, sir.
Good to be